طيب بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. You brothers on the conference call, put your mute on. وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. To proceed, ikhwan, after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam and upon his family and his companions and upon all those who follow upon his guidance into the establishment of the last day. To proceed, ikhwan, فسبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Glory belongs to you, Ya Allah. Verily we have no knowledge except that which you have taught us. And indeed you, Ya Allah, you are the all-knower and the all-wise. You are the all-knower and the all-wise. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن نفس لا تشبع ومن دعاء لا يسمع. Verily, Allah, we seek refuge with you from knowledge that has no benefit, and from a heart that has no fear, and from a soul that has no satisfaction nor contentment, and from a dua that goes unanswered, and from a dua that goes unanswered. To proceed, إخوان, فنواصل معكم في هذا الدرس وفي هذا اليوم المبارك في هذا الدرس متعلمين ومستفيدين من فن اللغة العربية. So we continue on this blessed and noble day of ours, seeking the aid of our Lord, the most merciful and the most compassionate, continuing benefiting from, studying from the science of the Arabic language. The science of the Arabic language. وقبل أن نبدأ يا إخوان نريد أن نبين نياتنا في تعليمنا اللغة العربية. So before we continue يا إخوان, we just want to mention, why are we studying the Arabic language? من يجيب؟ who can answer يا إخوان؟ لماذا ندرس العربية نكبر هذا. we'll make this bigger يا إخوان. اكتبوا هذا, write this down يا إخوان. why, لماذا ندرس العربية. why are we studying the Arabic language? ندرس اللغة العربية يا إخوان لنفهم القرآن والسنة فهما صحيحا. We study the Arabic language يا إخوان not to understand the Quran and Sunnah. لا, ندرس العربية لنفهم القرآن والسنة فهما صحيحا. We study the Arabic language لنفهم, this should be a meme, لنفهم القرآن والسنة فهما صحيحا. وهذا مهم. And this is important يا إخوان. كثير من المسلمين اليوم يظنون أننا ندرس العربية لنفهم القرآن والسنة وهذا خطأ. Many of the brothers and sisters of today, they think we study Quran, we study Arabic to understand the Quran and Sunnah. La, that's incorrect. You study the Arabic language in order to understand the Quran and Sunnah correctly. لنفهم القرآن. This should be alif. This should be alif here, ya ikhwan. طيب. To understand the Quran and the Sunnah. Not just understand them, but understand them correctly. فهما. Pay attention there. فهما صحيحا. We study the Quran and Sunnah. It's going to be on your test. To understand the Quran and the Sunnah with the correct understanding. And that's important. To understand the Quran and Sunnah with the correct understanding. لا نريد أن نفهم القرآن والسنة. لا. We don't want to just understand the Quran and Sunnah. نريد أن نفهمهما فهما صحيحا. We want to understand the Quran and Sunnah correctly. على منهج سلفي هذه الأمة. Upon the understanding of the rightly guided predecessors of this ummah. فإذا فهمنا يخالف فهم السلف ففهمنا مخطئ. So if our understanding contradicts the understanding of the Salaf, the rightly guided predecessors, then our understanding is incorrect. So why do we want to understand the Quran and Sunnah? Why do we study the Arabic language? لنفهم القرآن والسنة فهما صحيحا. To understand the Quran and Sunnah with the correct understanding. فهما صحيحا. من يعيد هذا? Who can repeat that, يا إخوان? تفضل. For our sisters, we have a chat bar on the site. We don't want to hear the women's voices, alhamdulillah. You can still benefit with us. If you have any questions or you want to add, there's a chat browser to the right of your screen here. And the women can write their questions. They can answer the questions, alhamdulillah. Now, where it says chat, the women can type there. Now. طيب فمن يعيد هذا? Who can repeat that, يا إخوان? لماذا ندرس العربية? Why do we study the Arabic language? طيب وسؤال آخر. Question number 2. هل العربية القصد أو قصدنا? Question number 2, يا إخوان. Is studying the Arabic language our goal? Is studying the Arabic language our aim, our objective? هل العربية is studying the Arabic language قصدنا? Is studying the Arabic language the goal of the Muslim? Our goal. هل العربية قصدنا? is studying the Arabic language our goal, our qasd? Or is it an ala? Or is it an ala? Or is it a vehicle? Or a means? Is it your goal? Man yujib, who can answer ya ikhwan? السؤال طيب الجواب the answer تعليمنا اللغة العربية ليس قصدا بل هو وسيلة. Studying the Arabic language يا إخوان is not our goal. It's the wasila, it's the vehicle or the instrument that's arriving you at your goal. لا هو الوسيلة. Write this down يا إخوان. الوسيلة. Rather, studying the Arabic language is not your goal. It's just the wasila. It's the ala. It's the thing that's arriving you. يوصلنا إلى القصد. It's going to take us to our goal. What's the goal? فهم القرآن والسنة فهما صحيحا. The goal is to understand the Quran and Sunnah with the correct understanding. That's the goal. It's a means. It's only a wasila. It's not from the maqasid. It's an ala. It's the instrument. عليك أن تمشي إلى والمارت لتشتري طعاما لعائلتك. You have to go to Walmart to get the food for your family. طيب القصد أخذ طعام لعائلتك. The goal is to get the food for your family. هذا هو القصد. This is the goal. الوسيلة الباص الحافلة سيارة الأجرة رجليك السيارة القطار كل هذا الوسيلة. The means of how you get there, the train, the taxi, Uber, your car, walking, the bus, how you get there is the wasila. That's the Arabic language. The goal, buying the food for your family, that's the goal. القصد. فكثير من المسلمين اليوم على الأسف يظنون أن تعليم العربية قصد وهذا خطأ. هو وسيلة. Many of the Muslims of today, they feel that all I have to do is learn Arabic. لا, Arabic is not your goal. It's your wasila. It's the means that arrives you at your goal. والوصول إلى القصد لا يمكن إلا من الوسيلة وهذا صحيح. And yes, arriving at your goal are sent to understand the Quran and Sunnah with the correct understanding. صحيح. And arriving at your goal, you're never going to do so without the means. So you need the means to obtain the goal. هذا لماذا شيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية وغيره يقول أن تعليم اللغة العربية واجب. And this is why Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah and other than him, they say that studying Arabic is obligatory. Because the goal to understand the Quran and Sunnah فهما صحيحا with the correct understanding is the goal. And is not achieved except من الوسائل, except by way of the means. No. فلأصحاب الكتب, so for those that have the book, نحن على صفحة 31. And we uploaded a link on the Facebook, so you can download the link that's going to take you to the Google Drive and download the Tabeer book, so you can have the book. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. فلأصحاب الكتب نحن على صفحة 31. So if you have the book, we're on page number 31. We're on page number 31. طيب فنحن على واحدة وثلاثين. So we're on page number 31. وعنوان هذا الدرس, and the chapter of this lesson is في بهوى أو في بهوي السفر. Write this down يا إخوان. Is in the hallway of traveling. في بهوي السفر. In the hall, or you can say hallway of traveling. طيب كلمة في, the word في في اللغة العربية أي نوع كلمة هذه الكلمة? What type of word is the word في؟ في اللغة العربية في is حرف جر. It's a preposition. The word في is a preposition. The word fi, you're going to write preposition. Fi is harufu jar. Preposition, or you can say a particle. Or you can say a particle. Fi is harfu jar, preposition, or particle. Trying to find the dark color here. طيب الكلمات جديدة, the new vocabulary words لهذا الدرس. الكلمات الجديدة, the new vocab. وكل كلمة جديدة يا إخوان تكتب 25 مرة. Remember, one of our conditions of our institute here is every new word, we're going to write them 25 times each. The new words. الكلمات الجديدة. الكلمات الجديدة. The new words. طيب وضع. وضع. وضع means to put or to place. وضع, to put or to place. وضع, to put or to place. وهذا في الماضي, this is the past tense of the verb. الماضي, The past tense. ما معنى الماضي? What does it mean past tense? تعلمنا هذا قبل. We learned this before in the first year of the lessons. We were studying the new written Arabic grammar, and we have to upload those lessons. Al-Madi. What does it mean, the past tense? What does it mean, Al-Madi? Al-Madi. Al-Waqt. قبل الآن. The past tense, one of the easiest definitions, is the time before right now. أي وقت قبل الآن. Any time before right now. الوقت قبل الآن. Before right now. الوقت قبل الآن. Before right now. كل شيء قبل الآن فهو الماضي. Everything that took place before right now is the past. الوقت قبل الآن. الوقت قبل الآن. The time before right now. في الماضي وضع. So in the past you say وضع. To place. To put. In the مضارع you say يضع. يضع. In the structure that resembles a noun, or in the present time, you say يضع. He is placing, or he is putting. يضع. التي بعد, next word. الميزان. الميزان. For those that have the book, 31, page 31. الميزان. الميزان. The scale. الميزان. The scale. الميزان. 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 The scale. الميزان. التي بعد. Next word. الوزن. الوزن. The weight. الوزن. الوزن. The weight. الوزن. الوزن. The weight. الوزن. The weight. التي بعد. Next word. دولار. دولار. The dollar, the American currency. دولار. A dollar. دولار. 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 A buck. A dollar. You say مثلا هل لك دولار. You ask someone, do you have a dollar? هل لك دولار. You say to someone, do you have a dollar? Hey, excuse me, Akhi. In Camden, they don't ask you for a dollar, they ask you for $5. In Philly, it's different. They don't really go that high. In Jersey, it's kind of different, ya ikhwan. طيب, you say هل لك دولار. You say, do you have a dollar? دولار. هل لك دولار. You have a dollar? دولار. 25 times each. دولار. طيب, we'll give one more word and then we'll take the rest from the chapter, inshallah. التي بعد ملأ. The next verb. ملأ. ملأ. To fill. To fill. To fill. Or he filled. To fill. Like to fill something up. To fill it. To touch it. To fill it. Not to touch. To fill. مثلا ملأ الاستمارة. The brother went to a job interview and you would say ملأ الاستمارة. He filled out the application. To fill out. To fill. ملأ الاستمارة. He filled out the application. To fill. ملأ. 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 to fill out, to fill up. ملأ ملأ. The command form is imla. املأ. Remember يا إخوان أنتم تدرسون الأفعال فحاولوا أن تدرسوا الماضي والمضارع والأمر. Remember, you brothers who are studying the verbs, try to learn the past tense of the verb, the present tense of the verb, and the command form of the verb. هذا مهم. That's important. فمثلا, for example, ملأ. كلمة ملأ, the verb that we have بين أيدينا, right before our hands, right in front of us. ملأ. ملأ. In the past means to fill. To fill, to fill up. في المضارع. طيب, هذا الماضي. This is the past. You always start off with the ماضي. It's the past tense. So the past tense is ملأ. The past. الوقت قبل الآن, any time before right now, is the past. الماضي. So you say ملأ, to fill. صح؟ طيب, ملأ, to fill. في المضارع, in the structure that resembles a verb, the structure that resembles a noun, or you could say, if you're talking about time, al-hadir, the present time, al-hadir, the present. Don't learn the mudari' means present. هذا خطأ. The mudari' does not mean present. That's a mistake that many students of the Arabic language make. The present is al-hadir. The present is al-hadir. The present tense. Don't learn the present tense is the mudari'. Mudari' does not mean present tense. هذا خطأ. That's a mistake. The present tense is al-hadir. 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 The present. Al-an, right now. Al-hadir. So the hadir of mala'a is yamla'u. The present tense of the verb mala'a is yamla'u. We'll get to that point inshallah ya ikhwan. Yamla'u. He is filling. The present tense. Or you can say he fills. In the present continuous. He fills, or he is filling, meaning right now. Or it can be the present continuous. وَأَمَّا الْأَمْرِ, as for the command form. We'll get to this later inshallah also. هذا من باب الفائدة. This is just a benefit for now. It's going to come again and again and again, ya ikhwan. When we get to the verbs. طيب, the command form. The amr, al-amr. Not talking about usul al-fiqh. We're talking about Arabic. The amr is the command form of the verb. Al-amr. The amr of mala'a is imla. 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 When you're commanding someone to do the verb, Imla. So whenever you get a verb on you brothers level now, try to ask what's the past tense of the verb, and what's the present tense of the verb, and what's the command form of the verb. Imla, where you're talking to someone. Fill up, complete. You're talking to someone, commanding them. You say fill it up. You go to the gas station. Imla as-sayyara bi benzalin. You say, fill my gas tank up with gas. Imla. طيب ناخذ الدرس. So now we'll take the lesson inshallah ta'ala. فنحن على صفحة 31. Once again, for those brothers and sisters that have the book, we're on page 31. طيب. Or you can look at your screen. If you don't have the book, we have the book on the screen. قال المؤلف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The author continues. في بهوي السفر. In the sala, in the hallway of traveling. For those that are about to travel, they have an area in some airports. This is areas for those who are في السفر, who are traveling. الحوار, the dialogue, the conversation. الحوار. في الحوار يا إخوان شخص يتكلم وشخص آخر يسمع، ثم الذي كان يسمع يتكلم والذي كان متكلما يسمع. With regards to a حوار, someone is talking, and while he's talking, the other person is listening. And then the other person who was listening begins to talk, and the one who was talking listens. It's a conversation that bounces from person to person. A dialogue. الحوار. الحوار. A dialogue. A dialogue, a conversation. الحوار. الحوار. طيب. So the author هذا الحوار بين محمود والموظف. So this dialogue is between Mahmoud and the worker or the official. Al-Muwaddaf. Not the worker, not the one who owns the place. He's the worker, an official. So Mahmoud يتكلم. Mahmoud is speaking. He says, لو سمحت أنا ذاهب إلى الرياض. He says, if you will, or if you would allow, أنا ذاهب إلى الرياض. I am going to Riyadh. كلمة سمح. The verb سمح أو سمح عفوا. سمح means to allow. سمح, to allow, to give permission. سمح, to allow. You say to your child, من سمح لك هذا. You say to your child, من سمح لك بهذا. You say to your child, for example, your son, who allowed you to do that? من سمح لك بهذا. Who allowed this for you? من سمح لك بهذا. Who allowed this for you? Who allowed you to do that? Who said it was okay? سمح, to allow, to grant authorization. سمح, سمح. في المضارع, in the structure that looks like a noun, or in the present tense, al-hadir, you say يسمح. يسمح. This should be a yeah. يسمح. He allows, or he is allowing, in the present tense. يسمح. يسمح. He allows, or he is allowing, in the present tense. To allow. سمح, يسمح. And the command form, اسمح. اسمح. Allow. You can use it like excuse me, but it doesn't really mean excuse me. Like pardon me, maybe. Allow. Give me allowance. Ismah. You're asking someone, or you're commanding them to allow. Authorize, grant permission. Ismah. You may hear the phrase Ismah li. Ismah li. Some people think it means excuse me. It doesn't really mean excuse me, ikhwan. It's more like allow me. Not really excuse me. The person passes gas and he says Ismah li. It doesn't really mean excuse me. For example, here he shouldn't say Ismah li here. He should say more like ma'dhiratan, pardon me. Not Ismah li. Ismah li is more like allow me. Someone is talking and you deliberately want to interrupt. You know how in English we say, not trying to interrupt you, and then you interrupt. Not like that, ikhwan. You deliberately want to interrupt, but you want to be nice about it. So you say, Ismah li, allow me. You shouldn't interrupt no one, but sometimes you interrupt, so you have to have some manners. You say, Ismah li, pardon me, allow me, grant me, like that. So he says, Lo samahta. Lo samahta. It's a real eloquent way to ask for permission. Lo samahta. If you will, if you would allow, يدل على أن له آداب إسلامي. This shows that the speaker has Islamic manners. He just doesn't ask questions. La, he has manners. Lo samahta. If you will allow, if you pardon me, if you grant me permission. It's a real eloquent way to talk. something that many of us forgot. Having manners. We talk to our wives any way we wish. Wa na'udhu billah. And we talk to our husbands any way we wish. Wa na'udhu billah. And we talk to our parents. And the sin is even more severe to talk to your parents in that manner. You can go to hell for disrespecting your mother or your father. You can also go to hell for disrespecting anyone, but the severity, the sin is more severe. Al-ithmu ashaddu. The sin is more severe. To disrespect your parents, to suck your teeth at your parents is haram. Allahu Akbar. To say, oh man, to your mother is haram. To say, psh, to your father is haram. It's not haram to say to anyone else, but to your parents to say, oof, to say, psh, oh, come on, get up. كل هذا حرام. بالنسبة إلى الوالدين, talking to your parents, this is haram. So لو سمحت إذا المخاطب مذكر, if the one you're speaking to is masculine, you say لو سمحت. If the one you're speaking to is feminine, you say لو سمحتي. Allahu Akbar. If it's masculine, the one you're addressing, you're going to say لو سمحت. If you're addressing a male, لو سمحت, this ta للمذكر, this ta is for the masculine, مفرد, singular. إذا تتكلم مع الامرأة, if you're talking to a female, you say لو سمحتي. If you will, same meaning, نفس المعنى, same meaning, ولكن المخاطب مؤنث, but the one that's being addressed is a female or a woman. So you say if you will, talking to the female, لو سمحتي. لو سمحتي. Talking to a female, this T, هذا T, this T here, للمؤنث, is for the feminine. لو سمحتي. سمح T, to a female. لو سمحتي. Two or more men. عفوا. المثنى, two men, not two or more, two men. المثنى, the dual. You're talking to two men. المثنى. لو سمحتما, it changes, يتغير. The dual, two men. You asking their pardon, their allowance, their permission. Now you say لو سمحتما, if you two allow. Two men. لو سمحتما, two men. ومن جمال اللغة العربية هو نفس الشكل للتأنيث. And from the beauty of the language, you say the same when you're talking to two females. So pay attention there. Two men and two women here, you talk the same way. You're talking to your wife and your daughter, you say لو سمحتما, it stays the same. So this tuma stays the same for the men and for the women. للمذكر وللمؤنث, for the masculine and for the feminine. طيب الجمع للمذكر, the plural for the masculine. Now you're talking to 3 or more men. You're seeking their permission, their allowance. You say لو سمحتم. You're talking to your father and your uncles, anyone that has merit over you. For example, 3 or more. لو سمحتم. 3 or more men. If you would allow 3 or more للمذكر masculine, لو سمحتم. لو سمحتم. والجمع للمؤنث and the plural for the feminine, لو سمحتن. Now you're talking to 3 or more women. You're seeking their permission, their allowance. So it changes, because now you're talking to a female. لو سمحتن. تن. Pay attention there, ya ikhwan. 3 or more women. لو سمحتن. طيب فاكتبوا هذا الفعل. So write this verb down يا إخوان. Remember سمح. سمح is our verb. سمح, to allow, to authorize, to give permission. سمح 25 times. To allow, to grant permission. "25 times. سمح. طيب, so he says لو سمحت أنا ذاهب إلى الرياض. If you would allow, remember he's talking to the employer, the employee, the worker, the official. He says لو سمحت, if you will, أنا ذاهب إلى الرياض, I am going to Riyadh. I am traveling, I am going to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. The official, he says التذكرة وجواز سفري من فضلك. And the printing has a mistake here. We'll correct the printing by Allah's mercy. If you brothers that have the book, this ra should be a kasra, not a fatha. It appears that that's a mistake on the printing. That should be a kasra, not a fatha. So pay attention there, ya ikhwan. It seems like that's a printing mistake. So the official says التذكرة وجواز سفر من فضلك. So he says the ticket and the passport, please. Meaning give me your ticket and give me your passport. من فضلك. Please, if you will. قال محمود. Mahmoud continues. تفضل. تفضل. Now he says, تفضل. Go ahead. Proceed. الموظف. The official speaks. أين حقائبك? Where are your bags? أين حقائبك? Where are your bags? حقيبة. هذه مفردة. The word حقيبة is singular. It means a bag. It could be a briefcase. It could be a travel bag. حقيبة. A bag. Can be a briefcase. It's a bag. Can be a bag of luggage, like a suitcase. A bag you can carry. حقيبة مفرد is singular. الجمع the plural. حقائب. حقائب the plural. حقائب bags or briefcases. الجمع the plural. حقائب. حقيبة مفردة singular. حقيبة is singular. A bag or briefcase. الجمع the plural. حقائب. طيب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The dialogue continues. محمود يتكلم. Mahmoud speaks. معي حقيبة واحدة. معي, he says, with me, or I have. معي, one bag. كلمة مع, the word مع. مع means with. مع means with. مع with. معي with me, or I have with me. معنا with us, or we have. And you do this for every noun. مع معنا with us. مع with. معي with me. معنا with her. عفوا معنا with us. معك with you. Masculine. معك with you. Feminine. معكما with you too. معكما with you too. It's the same masculine and feminine. Ma'akuma, with you two, two brothers. Or with you two, two women. Same thing. It's the same for the masculine and the feminine. Ma'akuma, with you two. Ma'akum, with you, three or more men. Ma'akum, with you. معكم الجمع, هذا is the plural. والمذكر, and the masculine. طيب. So Mahmoud says, معي حقيبة واحدة. With me is one bag. حقيبة واحدة. حقيبة واحدة, one bag. طيب انظروا هنا يا اخوان. Look here for a moment. حقيبة تنتهي بتاء مربوطة, بتاء المربوطة. This word حقيبة, it ends with the تاء مربوطة. وفي أغلب الأوقات, in most times, إذا الكلمة تنتهي بالتاء المربوطة, usually if the word ends in this ta al-marabuta, this connected ta, تدل على أن الكلمة مؤنثة أو مؤنثة. It usually shows that the word is feminine. فإذا حقيبة مؤنثة, الصفة عليها أن تكون مؤنثة كذلك. So if the word that is being described is feminine, then the describer has to also be feminine. So here haqiba, so pay attention here ya ikhwan, and perhaps we'll stop here. Haqiba here is the mansuf, is the word that is being described, not the describer. Haqibatun is the word that is being described. Pay attention, write this down ya ikhwan. Al-mansuf, al-mansuf, or you can say al-man'ut. They have the same meaning. Some scholars teach mansuf, some teach man'ut. Same meaning. Al-mansuf. One of our teachers said mansuf, the other sheikh said man'ut. They mean the same thing. The noun that's being described. They're doing some work outside, so it's getting kind of loud, ya ikhwan. Al-mansuf. What is mansuf, ya ikhwan? Al-mansuf huwa al-ismu. The meaning of the word mansuf. Al-ismu alladhi yusafu. Yusafu. It is the noun that is being described, not the describer. The noun that is being described. Pay attention there. The noun that is being described. Al-ismu alladhi is for homework. Our definitions 10 times each. Our new words 25 times. The mansub is the noun. Al-ismu alladhi yusaf is the noun that is being described. Not the noun describing, the noun that is being described. Al-mansuf. What's the meaning of mansuf? Al-ismu alladhi yusaf, the noun that is being described. And we'll deal with the sifa tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. So haqiban, this sentence here is the mansuf, the noun that is being described, not the describer. The noun that is being described, her name is mansuf. Mansuf. فلعلنا نكتفي بهذا. So perhaps we'll suffice ourselves with that. وننتهي هنا, and we'll stop here يا إخوان. وسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك وجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة